Welcome back. Big thanks to Sam Lubin from 95.7 The Game. He is the executive producer for the Morning Roast, which he does with Joe Spadoni, who's also a recurring guest, and Joe Shasky. You can follow Sam Lubin at slubin59. Also, follow his new Instagram, Sam Lubin Talking Sports, where you can see all your thoughts on the Bay Area sports scene anyway. So shout out to Sam Lubin. We touched all the bases, by the way. I'll say that for sure for all sports. I asked him a little bit of Steph Curry, like what's the Warriors going to do? Are they going to? They don't know what to do anyways. Like, do we continue on? You can't really move off Steph Curry, because he is like one of 10 of the greatest players of all time anyway. So you're kind of like going on until the wheels fall off. It's almost like Reggie Miller, like almost if they needed Pacers.
Yeah, great conversation. And again, I know a lot of people don't want to give Curry like his flowers, especially the old guys, but he definitely changed the way that people played basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and he's phenomenal, man. He's just phenomenal. He's got the resume to build it back up and back him up. So keep going. Give him his flowers. Just give him his farewell tour.
Yeah. That's the farewell tour we want to see, the Steph Curry, not the Curry one, not the LeBron one anyway. So
LeBron.
Oh, hey there. All right, MLB. Phillies are putting the belt to ass.
BTA, baby.
BTA. I don't have a belt over here, but I don't have a whip either. But they're putting the whipping to the Miami Marlins this week. Your boy had to produce Monday's game. And I was looking like, this could be really, really good or really, really bad. I was thinking like, this could go really, really bad anyways. This is like Phillies need to get a whooping on somebody. So Phillies play at 1:00 today. On Getaway Day, by the way. Where are the Phillies going next, by the way? Since you are, I will say this.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you have complaints about the Phillies right now?
No, I mean, I don't think you have complaints about the Phillies as much as you kind of just have to accept where they're at. And I think they're like 6 or 7 games over 500 now for the first time in the season. And it doesn't feel like they're 6 or 7 games over 500.
Yeah, they're 40-33, by the way. So they're 7 games back from the Atlanta Bravos, by the way. So
Braves are, after this series, they have the Mets. So
is that a 4-gamer?
I believe it's a 4-game. Yeah, Thursday through Sunday. Yeah.
Oh,
no Father's Day special.
The reason why they don't play Friday. There's a World Cup game that needs the parking lots in Philadelphia, by the way.
They need the parking lots. We need them.
They need the parking lots anyway. So, Phillies Mets this weekend in the city of brotherly love.
$385 to park. No, I'm just kidding.
By the way,
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I bet. Anyways, I will need your report since you are on Sunday Night Baseball. By the way, I don't even like the new. I'm gonna say this. I hate the new Sunday Night Baseball music that NBC's rolling out. By the way, like, get out of here. This crap. So I will need your report back on your thoughts of Sunday Night Baseball for NBC. By the way, since NBC's owning a day, so
they have a day.
They have. I need your thoughts on that. By the way.
All right.
So, all right, the Cubs stink, by the way, even though they lost to the Rockies on Tuesday night, even though they won Monday on a walk-off, by the way. They took 2 out of 3. The first series they won in almost a month, by the way.
Shout out to PCA.
Shout out to PCA.
Cycle.
14th player to have a cycle for the Chicago Cubs, by the way. So he did home run, triple, double, single anyway. So good for him anyway. So am I excited for PCA? Cool. The only thing I hate now is that injuries are happening again for the pitching rotation. Do you want to know what Edward Cabrera new injury is now, by the way?
Left pinky finger?
Sore hand, by the way. Something with his hand anyway. So.
Oh, boy.
At least he didn't cut himself anyway, so. The Cubs, they stink right now. I've kind of said that in a while. When we last talked to you, Craig Counsell got tossed last Thursday, by the way.
Did he get run?
He finally got tossed as a manager for the Chicago Cubs, by the way.
A little bit of excitement, a little bit of...
No, it was a shitty art. I think he was arguing about something, but he did not. I will say this. He's probably... He didn't... I expect more fire. I'm expecting Lou Piniella in my life, but I'm not going to get Lou Piniella anyway. So I'm going to go die on that hill anyways. I missed the Lou Piniella era. That's when I would rather see someone just throw a hat down and just be in his face and kick some...
Was it the needed, necessary, I need to show some emotion to my ownership and the fan base and my players?
Pretty much. The Cubs stink right now, and they didn't win the first 2 games in Denver, by the way. So he did it on Getaway. Maybe if I do it on Getaway game day, I could show some emotion, get to go to the shower quicker. Anyway,
there you go. Yeah.
Fuck you, Craig Counsell. Even though they did take 2 out of 3 versus Gigantes. I will say this. I expect that series in July and August.
Mm-hmm.
Way too early to have it in June, by the way. Like these Giants, like all the good teams should be in like June, July, August. It felt a little early for Cubs Giants in a week right after they played anyways. Like, what are we doing here anyways? So that's why we played it. Plus, they played on a Sunday at 3:00 on ABC, by the way.
Ooh.
That was weird anyways. That was a big weird one for me anyways. And Colin Ray got his tits blown up anyways. So you can see how much I really hate half my pitching staff, by the way. So Cubs play at 8:00 on Wednesday. Javier Assad's pitching versus Sullivan. Not Steve Sullivan. So wait.
There Brendan Sullivan in there somewhere.
It's Sean Sullivan, by the way.
Sean
Sullivan, by the way. For yeah. Other than that, we're now in dead zone now. So you're gonna get a lot of baseball talk from us, and maybe get a little hijinks here and there. But so the Cubs this weekend, they have the Blue Jays this weekend, by the way.
All right.
So
you want the rundown of the current as is MLB All-Star Game voting leaders at position.
Sure, we'll do it. Go. Give me
American League, going from catcher to the DH. You have Shea Langeliers, Vladimir Jr., Ernie Clement, not Bill Clement, Junior Caminero from the Rays, Bobby Witt Jr., shout out, Aaron Judge, who's hurt, Mike Trout, who's about to be hurt, Cody Bellinger, who goes back and forth for being hurt, and Yordan Alvarez leading everybody with over 1 million votes. In the National League, you got Drake Baldwin, from the Braves, Freddie Freeman, former Brave, Ozzie Albies, Braves, Max Muncy, Dodgers, probably played for the Braves, CJ Abrams, the Nationals, Andy Podges from the Dodgers, Ronald Acuna Jr. from the Braves. I see a trend.
Other than that,
known superstar Marsh from the Phillies, and of course, DH leading all the voters is Shohei Ohtani.
Yes. There you go. So,
other than that,
that's your MLB.
Voting ends next week, June 25th, before you can go out and watch the Flyers draft watch party. Get your votes in. Vote now, vote often.
So PCA is leading 14th, by the way, in the voting, by the way.
PCA is down the line.
I will say this: I don't vote for All-Star games anymore. Like as a kid, I would just like.
Greatest thing in the world, man.
I remember when it was cool when you would get it.
Yours were like online, or we got the paper. I remember going. I got the paper. We would just get stacks of freaking papers. They were everywhere, and they had ballot boxes all around the vet.
I remember going to a few Met games. By the way, I remember getting them, and like people like vote for Mets. I was like, no, I voted for a lot of rando Cubs. Yeah. It's bad enough I voted for. I remember voting for Aramis Ramirez a couple times, Derek Lee a couple times. I voted for Ted Lilly once, anyways.
There you go. He had a good season.
He had a good season. He was an All-Star in 2009, anyways. I've always voted for Carlos Zambrano and Kerry Wood, anyways. So Kerry Wood was a relief pitcher, by the way. So
Kerry Wood a relief pitcher.
Yeah, people forget he was a relief pitcher, by the way. Some people did that. I did that. That is proven who I liked, anyways. I saw Manny Ramirez on the end. I was like, sure, he's on steroids. I'll take him anyway. So that's why.
Remember walking in and every like Philly dad or uncle, and he's like, "Hey, you do is look up and down, look for the Phillies, write everybody in. Steve Jeltz is going to be your starting second baseman. He could play shortstop too. Just put him in there."
I kind of missed the old. I missed in the paper. I remember getting a paper ballot once in Cleveland, of all places. Like vote for your Cleveland Indians. It's like,
honestly, like. Let's be real now. Like, logistically, were they really collecting them, running them through like a Scantron machine, and then shooting that number in Major League Baseball?
I wouldn't be surprised, anyways.
Come on, man. Like, that's, because some people are walking up there and like their paper's like in 14 million pieces. It's all crumpled up like an accordion, trying to run that stuff through. Hanging Chad.
Or you've been working like David Stamp, make sure you go to Miami Marlin, anyways. Make sure they get a roster spot at least, anyways. So they can employ.
Remember, there used to be. I think it's now they have that now, don't they? Where like every team has to be represented.
It's been like that forever.
Every team has to be represented.
Which has been like sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, anyways. Like when I always said this when the Cubs were shit, like, I can guarantee one thing: Starlin Castro be an All-Star representative for the Cubs, anyway. So Even though the jersey may suck, looking like the All-Star game jersey. May
Last
suck.
time the All-Star game was in Philly, Ricky Patalico. That's all I'm saying.
Patalico.
That's all I'm saying. He was your Philly representative.
Are you excited for the All-Star game coming back to Philly for the first time since '96?
Completely overshadowed by everything going on with the World Cup right now.
Mm-hmm.
Completely. It's almost as if you're in the circle of Major League Baseball and you know about it, but all the buildup and everything like that, all I've heard is FIFA, FanFest, Lemon Hill, and I know that Bank of America, Capital One, I think it's Capital One, they're having a full thing through like the convention center the whole week of MLB All-Star week, and it's supposed to be like phenomenal, great, but like no one's hyping up anything about Home Run Derby. Like no one's talking about that.
It's bad enough it's gonna be on Netflix this year, by the way.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts on it too, by the way. So that's my thing. I have a lot of baseball complaints right now, but one thing I saw is here comes the legal talk, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Players are not happy with the new CBA negotiation, so get ready for I will say this about All-Star Week. You may have a few MLBPA representatives going at it with the MLB Owners Association, or I don't know if they have one. Just be prepared. They lose. I know we're going to lose games, but I just said an over/under sooner or later. How many games we're going to miss anyway? So we should probably start. Should we start an over/under yet? How many games we're going to miss? So we start one just in case. By the way,
it's going to be. It's going to be a lot because this is that correction in the pendulum. You let people give out these billion-dollar contracts and backdate all this money, and then you want to talk about raising the floor or putting a cap on top of it. And to some extent, like I can't give you a piece of pizza if there's not enough pizza there, and I can't guarantee you a pizza 5 years from now. So I think in order to really sustain the
integrity,
the integrity and the progression of the game, you kind of need this. Are you gonna lose games? Yeah, you're probably gonna lose games, man.
Yeah,
why? Because people are greedy, man. People are greedy.
Nobody wins, anyways.
Nobody wins.
Nobody wins at all, anyway. So that's going. All right, NFL training mini camp is wrapped up. By the way, or OTAs, what are the two?
Mm-hmm.
All I'm going to say is this: we are in the dead zone.
Yep.
So, Philadelphia Eagles, don't do anything fucking stupid during this time. That's all I'm going to say. Especially you rookies, don't do anything stupid.
You know what I always worry about? This is like the time where you have like the Jeff Kent shit happen. Oh, I was just at home taking it easy, decided to, fall down my steps. Now you're out riding dirt bikes. Or I'm playing a charity pickup basketball game and you fucking shred your ACL or something like that.
Oh, that was Aaron Boone during pickup basketball once.
Yes. Yeah, come on, man.
Or you have Vladimir Radovanovic during All-Star Weekend separating his shoulder while snowboarding, by the way.
Yep. So, Eagles recap, A.J. Brown is gone. New offense is being implemented. Yay. Everybody loves this Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith stars of the camp. Everything is linking up, looking good. Join Club Hurts. It's a little
is this an afternoon show gift?
Little cult thing that's going on here in the Philly area to
is this like the
drum up support for our starting quarterback.
Is this like the Bronco Buck of Carson Wentz back in the day with Ike Reese and stuff?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we've now you're joining the Club Hurts. Jesus.
Come on, Broncos country.
Is it bad? I'm gonna have to wear the Michael Vick jersey again. Honestly, see if maybe that will piss off a lot of the locals off again. Am I crazy to say that? By the way,
what's it gonna?
Oh, speaking of jerseys, the Eagles and Nike are supposed to bring back. Remember the Nike limited jerseys?
Yes, I do.
When the ones I have are nice. Anyways, they're stitched. And later on, when they did the new template, they went to heat press. By the way, then people were pissed about that. By the way, so good news for you. People were pissed about jerseys and stuff for limited product. They're stitched now again. By the way,
stitch them.
Yeah, they are stitched again. Will Trevor buy one? No. Anyways, I'm not spending.
Come on, man.
You want to know what they are now?
$300.
$200 now. By the way, want to know what they were before when I got them? $150. By the way,
$150. All right. Okay. All right. Well,
the quality was better. The
quality was better. I mean, that's something, man. That always just quality.
Yeah, always quality. Anyway, so
always quality.
So get ready
for quality.
finding quality in jerseys and apparel is very hard to do, especially if you're a Knick fan.
Uh-huh.
Will any of these new T-shirts last for you? Is the better question, or hoodies or hats?
No way. There was a guy, he posted a picture from 94 World Cup and he had a T-shirt on. Excuse me. And he wore the same T-shirt like years later. I guess he took his kid. And, obviously when he first bought it, it was probably like a 2X or, a 1X because like they never sell T-shirts to the right size. So whatever. But the point being is that this T-shirt's like, 30 some years old, holding up just fine. To nowadays, man, go get yourself something from the Fanatics people and good Lord.
Or you have an old Nike shirt you had before Nike was like miserable and holes are starting to rip after 10 years, 6 years anyway. So quality of clothing is down. So yeah, get ready for that anyway. So all you Knick fans, even though Fanatics has sold a lot of money since all the Knick fans have won. So good for you guys. So enjoy the quality crappy product, by the way. So other than that, by the way, I forgot to mention this. What do you think of the rhinestones on the Knicks championship T-shirts, by the way, or the bedazzled, anyways?
I didn't honestly see it.
Oh,
I didn't honestly see it.
Yeah, so like they were bedazzled, by the way. Some of the Knicks T-shirts, the championship T-shirts, which are not selling, by the way. So,
I mean,
not good. Not good. Bad product placement, by the way. So you want that shirt now, and they want it bedazzled. Like that ain't happening anyway. So.
It's gonna turn into like one of those unicorn shirts 10 years from now to be like, oh, it's worth $8,000 because nobody wanted it and they burnt the rest.
I know, definitely for sure. All right, that's the Upper Bowl podcast for this week. Duncan, Dad, anything going on? Are you going to any of these World Cup games? I'm avoiding them as like the plague almost.
May venture out to a couple of the weekend watches. We'll see what's happening. We'll see what's happening. It's getting,
Do I go to one if the tickets are cheap, or do I say fuck that?
Oh yeah, no, you should definitely go. If you get cheap tickets, yeah, you should check it out just to say like tick the box and you've been there.
Okay, I was trying to figure out. People say, "You're gonna go to any games?" Like, if USA's it, I'm gonna bring my USA hockey hat. And it'll look like this. So.
I feel as if like when you go to these teams, and I saw somebody, they did it for them in the boxes where they were in a suite, went to the game, and they gave them like a commemorative ticket.
Oh,
because when you get tickets now, you get your QR codes. And I'm thinking, here's an idea, folks. Right? This is copyright for Upper Bowl Podcast. You need to pay Trevor Harris and myself. When you go to these stadiums, you should have a kiosk, right? And you go to this little kiosk and you scan your QR code one time and it prints you out a physical copy of your ticket. Non-transferable, non-reusable, we get all that kind of crap out of the way. But I would like the hard copy. I would like the option to get those tickets. I mean, if you can do it at Chuck E. Cheese, you can do it at Major League Baseball.
Yes.
You're still walking around with tickets.
I like it.
On that note,
we're gonna end the
we're gonna lock